Hello, everybody. This is a true scent by scent. I haven't done one of these in a while. The last one, I don't even know if I uploaded it. I think I ended up deleting the video because it wasn't a true scent by scent. I hadn't really been keeping track. I just been melting stuff, trying to get a feel for the candle air and things of that nature. But anywho, I want this to be really short. This pineapple vanilla, I just got the other day in my Swanky order, but a lot of the stuff was just poured, but there were a few pieces that have been, poured a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, the cure date on this is 3/13. Technically, what I like to do with Swanky is let her stuff sit for at least 2 more weeks after the cure date. So I guess you want to say, like a month or so. It all depends on what the cure date is, on the piece. But this has been sitting it was cured on 3/13. So it's been sitting for, I would say, a little like 3 weeks past the cure date. And so I took it out and I went on ahead and melted it. It's a very light scent. You can smell the pineapple. Of course, the pineapple is the dominant scent. I melted this in my 18-watt pink zebra. It's in my bedroom. On cold sniff, I could tell that it was not going to be very strong because pineapple can be very overbearing at times, and I've had a couple that were like very very strong, but this one was very nice. It was great for a nighttime blend. I don't like anything strong, especially in the fruit. I normally don't melt fruity scents at night. I look for more bakery warm scents because I just don't want to smell that unless it's a toned down fruity scent. But this, I want to say, through it like a 6, 7. It wasn't very strong. I could smell the pineapple. I put it in pretty late, but when I woke up this morning to use the bathroom, I want to say about 6:30 or so, 7 o'clock maybe. I could still smell the pineapple in the air, and so I want to say about time I really really got up and got going, it had really really died down to about a 2, 3. I could smell hints of it here and there, but it was okay. It was nice and light. The vanilla really didn't come through at all. Like I said, the pineapple really overshadowed it. Maybe the vanilla is what toned down the pineapple. So she did a good job. Maybe if I could have let it sit a little bit longer. It was the only one tart that I had in that, so that I won't be seeing that unless I get another one. But the next one is the Bubbly Blonde Moment and Fresh Pear. I just put this in just now, and so far it smells good. You can smell the bubble gum. I can smell the pear coming through on this. It's a nice blend. I don't like a real bubblegum wax that's too bubblegummy. I like bubblegum, but I'm not into it like that. It needs to be toned down or mixed with something that's going to tone it down but blend well with it. And I would say this one is blend very well. This is in my 20-watt Yankee candle here in my office. And it is throwing, I want to say right now, it's been going for about an hour. And I want to say it's like on a steady 8. So we'll see how long it lasts. But her stuff tends to go for at least 12 to 24 hours with me. I like her stuff. I don't have any problem. But of course, I never melted in my office until I got back in my office. I wasn't in my office before, so it's been really interesting, like trying scents and seeing how they do in my office, like some scents that I can smell, which I'll get to that in a minute. So this one is really nice. I do like this one. I would get this again, especially in the custom. So I will be saving this package just so I can remember. That's what I do with a lot of scents that I like. I save the package if I can, or write it down somewhere, the scent, because this is a really nice blend. Blonde Moment and Fresh Peaches. This lemon cake, as you can see, has a cure date of 2/12, so it's very much so cured. Well over a month and a half cured. So it was safe for me to melt this. I did melt this in my office again in my 20-watt Yankee candle. And it was nice. I didn't smell much of the cake. It was a very light lemon scent, but the lemon was more on the tart side. It wasn't a cleaner like, it was a clean lemon. It was more on the clean lemon side, but it was light. It wasn't a clean lemon that just like punched you in the face and just was like, ugh. I think if it was stronger, I would have dumped it. But it was a nice strength for me. Also, I was able to smell this like going out of my office, which you can see my office is open. So if you go that way and go this way, you're going into the foyer, then the dining room, then the living room. So it's kind of not closed in, but kind of open, but not that open. But I can smell it like going out of my office, and I want to say this went for about a good I want to say 12 to 18 hours because I put this on late afternoon. I turned it off when I got ready to go to bed. I don't leave any warmers on downstairs in my house because shall anything pop off, I won't be up to hear it, or if a fire start or anything, I can't hear it. Everybody is in their room with the door closed, knocked out sleep. So I don't leave any warmers on um, in the outer areas of my home if I can help it. Sometimes my daughter will forget, but that's only once in the blue moon. But I did turn it back on the next day, the next morning when I got up and started going. And I left it to see, how it would do. And it kept going. It kept going. I want to say I turned it on the next morning. And I want to say by mid-afternoon, it had gotten really, really light. Like it started off, I want to say at like a 7, 8, something like that. It was a light 7, 8. And by the next afternoon, I turned it off, turned it back on. By the next afternoon, it had died down to almost no smell, maybe spotty here or there. So it had pretty much burnt out. And it went for over, I would say it went for over 12 hours. I can't be 100% sure of that, but it went for over 12 hours. I would say, maybe, yeah. It went for about 12 hours, maybe an hour or so over. But I wouldn't order this again. It was just too clean for me. I don't like clean scents. I don't like clean scents. So let's go to this Sleepyhead by Rainbow Melts. This was free in my order from her. Y'all know I do not like lavender blends. Most of the lavender blends that I've smelled, oh, they made me nauseous. I just did not like them. This one, this Sleepyhead, this lavender vanilla with hints of soothing mint was very, very nice. She cannot go wrong, in my opinion. I just wish it wasn't so hard or much of a rush to really like get her wax. I really do, because I don't think I would be jumping around so much if she was a full-time waxy. I would have Butterfly Lane scent, Rainbow Melts off the top, especially Rainbow Melts. This was very nice. You can smell the hint. It was, the vanilla, the mint, it was blended very nicely. You can smell the lavender, but it wasn't overwhelming and sickening. I did put this in my laundry room in the Glade warmer. I do melt in my laundry room, and I keep the door open so the scent floats out of the laundry room and it scents up my boys' hallway. But stronger scents will go beyond the boys' hallway, and it will go down the stairs and start mixing into the living room, with that scent. And this was one of them, but it smelled really nice. And this one walked out of the laundry room down the hallway. I could smell it going down the stairs, but it was nice. I would not put this in my room because it's way too strong, but this was very nice. I would order this one again, and from Sweet Sage Scent, that vanilla, that lavender cream, that was a very nice one as well. I did do, I'm not even sure if I may have deleted that video. I'm not 100% sure, but just in case I did, the lavender cream from Sweet Sage Scent was also very nice, but a very, very strong one. That one was coming into the downstairs into the living room outside from in the laundry room. Mind you, my laundry room is upstairs, and it's at the beginning of the hallway, but I leave the door open and the scent comes out. But I was smelling that stuff downstairs in the living room, and it was very strong. So, but it was nice. So, if I ordered any lavenders, it would be Rainbow Melts, and this is probably she's going back to RTS now. So, unless she asks people what blends you want and you say Sleepyhead, you probably won't get it, you know. But lavender cream, that lavender cream was, it was nice.